Yep.
What are we running? What are we running?
I'm running Naya Dinos, and you're running Jeskai Control. What is going on, guys? I'm TG Dragon, coming at you with a video. My first ever Magic game. Well, not my first ever Magic game. I've been playing Magic for about 6-7 years now, so. And I have a guest with me tonight.
Hey, what's up, guys? Treepuncher 69 Gaming here.
He is joining me for this game of Magic tonight. I'm playing Naya Dinos. He's playing the Jeskai Control. We did cut and split the decks off camera, so you guys didn't have to see that. But we are going to do our rolls on camera. I got a 7. I'm not moving it. Tree can vouch for that. I got 7.
Yep.
Tree.
I'm going, before I roll, I'm going to check and see if I want to
7.
keep my hand or not.
7.
What we are going to do is we check to see if we want to keep our hand or not.
Yep.
For our first 7 cards.
I'm going to mulligan back my hand, Tree.
Alright, but if we don't want to keep our hand, then we mulligan. Basically, for those of you who don't know what mulligan is, basically we just put those cards back in the deck and we reshuffle.
Yep, that is all we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4,
and
5, 6, 7.
I'm going to keep my hand
4, 5, 6,
and
7.
roll.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Okay, so I will go first. I'm going to go ahead and organize my lands and stuff here really quick.
Okay, I probably should do the same.
Yep, so we'll get that dice off camera. Here's our life totals right here. We're both at 20. So starting off, I will play Inspiring Vantage untapped. Inspiring Vantage is a red or a white land. It says when enter battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands. I control only 1 land, so it enters the battlefield untapped, and I will pass my turn to Tree.
Alright, I will draw a card for turn. I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to pass turn.
Okay, draw my 8th card for turn. I drew 2 cards. I should have only drawn 1. So I will play a Temple of Abandon tapped, scribe 1. That'll go to the bottom. I will pass turn to Tree.
Alright. I will draw a card for turn. I'm going to play a blue land for turn. And I'm going to pass to dragon.
Draw. Play a Girl Guildgate tapped. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 seconds. I'll pass the turn back to Tree.
Alright. I will draw a card for turn. And I will play Plains for turn. Let's see if I can do anything. At the moment, I cannot do anything, so I'm going to pass my turn over to Dragon.
I will draw a card for turn. White, red, light green 1. I will place the Ascantian Seer. It's a 2/3 that has tapped, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool, sacrifice it, return a dinosaur card from my graveyard to my hand. I will pass the turn back to Tree.
Okay, before I draw a card, I will show you guys his card that he has just played, so you guys can see.
And then if you guys want a full deck list of the videos, we'll have a full deck list breakdown here in the future. The Naya Dinos is not fully done yet. Tree and I are working on this one. We are just testing out these two. Jeskai Control was a draft build. Tree and I did, 2 nights ago, Tree? We did the draft video, or did the draft that we didn't end up recording because, well, we were just playing for fun. We didn't really want to do anything for the channel at that time. So, but tonight we figured, you know, let's get a game in tonight and show you guys a game of the Naya Dinos versus the Jeskai Control at the Naya Dinos temporal form right now.
Yeah, if I can ever get shit out.
Tree is missing red lands at the moment, which is not good for Tree.
No, it is not, but I'm going to pass the turn because
Tree, if you have 8 or more cards in hand, you have to spread down to 7.
I don't have 8.
Double check. I will play a green land for turn.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay.
I've been playing a card every turn.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're only...
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're only on turn 5.
Red, green, 1, 2, and 3. I will play the Registar Alpha. Tree, if you want to show them the Registar Alpha, show them what it does. I'll explain it. Registar Alpha is a 4/4 that when it enters battlefield, create a 3/3 green Dino token with trample. And I will pass the turn. Actually, you know what? I will swing in for 3 at Tree with my little 3/3 Dino. So Tree will take 3 damage.
Yep.
And that'll be my turn.
Putting me at 17 damage. You said you were ending your turn at that?
Yep.
Okay.
And my turn there.
So I will draw a card.
And the Registar Alpha gives other dinos haste, so he cannot swing himself, but other dinos do have haste, so I can swing it with my little 3/3 dino that he created.
And I will play a land for turn.
Another Plains tree, no red land. I'm having no issues with red land over here.
I see this. I'm starting to have land issues with my deck, and can I do anything? Let's see. No, I cannot, and I'm passing turn.
I will draw for turn. I will untap all my things I control. I will play Temple Garden untapped, taking 2 damage, putting me down to 18 life. As you guys can see there, 18 life. And yes, that is the Is It Die from the Guilds of Ravnica bundle pack. I will go white, red, and 3. I'll play Watley, Warrior Poet. She is a 3 loyalty, 5 mana planeswalker with the ability +2, gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. 0, create a 3/3 green dino token with trample. Then neg X, Watley deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way cannot block this turn. And I will plus her up to 5.
And I will show you guys her. And feel free to pause this video at any given time when we show you the cards.
Yep. So she goes up to 5 loyalty. So I gain 4 life. So I go back up to 20 plus 2. I go up to 22 life. And I will swing for 7 at Tree. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Let's hope for something good this time.
Let's hope for a red land for Tree.
Let's see, what can I do? You know what? Just because I can, I'm gonna tap 1 blue, 1 generic to play this instant, which will return. Hang on. Return target creature to opponent's hand.
Are you choosing the Registar Alpha Tree?
Hang on.
Okay.
And it will. You can finish the rest.
Okay, and then it says Surveil 1. It says, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. It's basically if you can choose to put it into your graveyard, you don't have to. So, this is in there for the return. It's basically like an unsummon, except it's not a 1 mana unsummon. So, but he does get to Surveil 1, so he does get to scry 1, essentially. Are you returning the Registar Alpha to my hand tree?
Let's see here. What do I want?
Because it is a creature, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna return that to your hand.
Okay, the Registar Alpha goes back to my hand.
I am going to draw a card for that.
It's Surveil, so you scry it. If it's, you look at it. If you don't want it, you can put it into your graveyard, or you can just keep it on top. So.
And I'm going to keep it on top.
And I'm going to assume my go tree.
Yep.
Okay, draw a card for turn. I will play a forest. I will play out the Registar Alpha. Red, green. 1, 2, and 3. Play out the Registar Alpha. I will gain another 3/3 Dino.
You and your damn 3-3 dinos over there.
I know. I will plus Watley up. I will gain 4 life. She goes up to 7 loyalty. I will gain 4 life, so I will go up to 26 life. And I will swing at Tree for 6 damage total. And we are playing best 2 out of 3, so if I win this game, Tree wins next, and we play one more game for a tiebreaker.
Putting me down to 4 life.
I will pass my turn to Tree.
Okay, I'm going to untap all my lands. And I'm going to draw a card. Finally, red mana.
Yay! Red land for Tree!
Yeah, finally, now I can start doing stuff. And for 1 red and 2 generic, I'm going to play Smelt Ward Minotaur. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target creature an opponent controls can't block this turn. Here's him. And as you see, he does not have haste, but he is a 2/3.
So it's a nice little body against my 3/3s.
Yep. So I will pass turn to Dragon.
Draw my card for turn. Okay. I will untap everything I control. I will green and 2. Play the Deathgorge Scavenger. Exiling the Unexplained Disappearance. That's exiled. So if it's a non-creature card, he gets +1/+1 till end of turn. And then I will go green and another 1 for the Drover of the Mighty. I will let you guys read Deathgorge Scavenger and Drover of the Mighty both. Starting off with the Deathgorge Scavenger, that is what I played first. So here we have the Deathgorge Scavenger. You guys can pause the video anytime to read the card. And then here we have Drover the Mighty. Those are the 2 cards I have played this turn. And Shuri can read them when he gets back to his spot. So Deathgorge gets +1/+1. And due to me controlling a dino, Deathgorge, or Drover the Mighty, gets +2/+2 for a dinosaur I control. Essentially, he's a 2-mana mana dork, but when you control a dino, he becomes a 3/3 mana dork. So he's good in the mid to late games, board stalls, so. I will actually 0 Watley, creating another 3/3 dino.
Oh,
I will swing with the Register Alpha, the Deathgorge, and my 3/3 dinos. That's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage at Tree.
Okay, you're swinging what now?
3/3 dinos, my Register Alpha, and my Deathgorge Scavenger. Representing 17 damage. You can only block one of the creatures coming at you, so. And you'll still take the damage afterwards, so. So essentially that is game 1 of 2,
Yeah.
or game 1 of 3.
Whether I block or not, I'm still taking damage, and
And in my hand, I will reveal I have Forerunner of the Empire, Forerunner of the Empire, and a Gulta Primal Hunger. I was going to, next turn, if he had enough creatures to block, I was going to next turn play a Gulta Primal Hunger onto him and gain 12 life off of Atali, and essentially gain a lot of life off that turn. So, we will shuffle our decks and start up another game.
in my hand. Here. Okay. Now in my hand I had 2 of these, which allows me to make it to where if Dragon was to play a card that I didn't want him playing, and it was going to mess me up in some way, I would play it, exiling that card.
And he puts 4 cards from his graveyard into his library, then shuffles his library.
And I had 2 of them in my hand. I was actually hoping to get the mana to play them.
But he couldn't draw blue. He mainly looked like he mainly drew white this game.
Yeah. I also had this guy in my hand. If I would have had the red mana earlier, I would have played him and dealt a little bit of damage to.
If he would have got him out by turn 3, then he would have been able to deal damage on turn 4. But he didn't have the mana to, so.
No, I wouldn't have had to worry about waiting until turn 4. He has haste.
Oh, does he have haste?
Yes.
Oh.
Or I would have played him on turn 3. If I would have played that card on turn 3, I would have played this card instead on turn 3. Either way, I still would have been able to attack with both of them having haste. I had this card in my hand, which, as you guys can see, as you guys saw, it allowed me to tap a target creature, making it to where if I go and attack with one of my creatures, and I play this card on my turn, he cannot use that creature to block.
Yep. And then the final card that he had was actually a split card.
It's not done.
Oh.
And this deals 2 damage to that creature. Deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. So therefore,
It would have dealt 2 damage to me.
yeah, not only would I say, like, I decided to swing this 3/2 at him, and he only had 1 creature on the field. I tapped that. He's now taking 5 damage.
And then here is the final card he had. It's a split card from the Guilds of Ravnica. It's Invert and Invent. Let you guys go ahead and read that. I don't feel like reading it. So, we're going to shuffle up our decks and get the next game going. Alright guys, we're back. We just shuffled up the decks. We're getting ready to play another game.
I'm going to go ahead and draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3,
4,
5, 6, 7.
I'm going to mulligan. But Tree, just saying, this would have been an amazing hand. Atali, Zatalpo, Agulta, Kinjali, Drover, and as Kantian Seer. That would have been a great hand, almost.
I am going to have to mulligan.
I'm going to shuffle.
Because I only have 1 land in my hand.
Yeah, never keep a 2-land hand. You want to keep at least a 3 to 4 land hand.
So those will
1,
go
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
there.
Okay. So I will choose to go first again. I'm not going to draw my 8th card due to it being just a 2-player game. So I will go first. I will let Tree finish shuffling before I play. But I will show you guys my hand real quick so you guys can look at my hand. Tree cannot see it.
Nope.
That is my hand. So, waiting on Tree to draw out his 7.
2 seconds, Dragon.
Okay.
Just gotta.
And eventually we will be doing box openings on the new bundle pack, stuff like that. Probably in a couple months I will have a
6, 7.
oh, what are they called?
Okay, I will keep this hand.
A booster box of Rivals of Ixalan in the next couple months. So, okay, I'm going to play a Temple Garden untapped.
And here's my hand.
I will take 2 Tree.
Dragon cannot see my hand.
Nope. Off of my Temple Garden, I
yeah,
will play Temple
right.
Garden. I will, for 1 green, I will play Commune with Dinosaurs. Look at the top 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will get this land. I will not reveal, and I will put it into my hand because it says you may reveal a Dinosaur World land. The rest go to the bottom. The 4 I'm putting back are these 4. These 4 go to the bottom of the library. And I will pass my turn to Tree.
Okay, I will draw my 8th card draw.
Also, here's Temple Garden for that you guys that don't know. It's
I'm
a shock
going
land
to-
that counts as a forest and a plains. So if you have something that says an untapped battlefield untapped, if you control a forest and a plains, or a forest and a mountain, or a mountain and a plains, you actually enter that card untapped because you control technically a plains and a forest. So it's essentially a 2-for-1 deal.
And I'm playing a blue for my turn. And I will pass turn to dragon.
I will draw. I will play Temple of Abandon, which allows me to scry 1. I will bottom that,
Okay.
and I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll
No
get-
2-mana, no turn 2. If I would have played a turn 2, I would not have played Temple of Abandon, actually.
I
So,
will draw a card.
so you guys can see the card that I actually got off my
will-
Communion with Dinosaurs. It was that.
I'll play a white land.
For
I will
2? A turn 2?
turn to enchantment. Whenever I
Oh,
gain
so-
life,
Okay.
I pay two generic. If I do, then I draw a card.
I believe it's 2 generic and 1 white.
No.
Just 2 generic? Let me see that.
Yeah, it says right here. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 generic. If you do, draw a card. And then the other one says, for 3 generic, 1 white, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. And as you guys can see,
It's white in 3.
yeah, for that. I was talking about for this.
Oh, for that part. Okay. I thought you were talking about this triggers that, and it's like
No. No, if I was saying that this triggers this, I would have said that.
Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
Draw a card for turn. I will play Clifftop Retreat untapped because you do control plains.
And for you guys, this is the card that I drew.
For red and generic, I will play Otepic Huntmaster. Dinosaur spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and I can tap Otepic Huntmaster to give a target dino haste until end of turn. He's a 1/2. Pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap my land. Let's hope for something good. Nothing I can play right now. I'm going to play white land for turn.
No red land tree, no red lands.
What can I do? I can't do anything, so I'm going to pass turn to dragon.
I will draw. I will play another Temple Garden untapped, taking another 2 damage.
You're just damaging yourself doing this.
I know. But I have ways to gain life back, don't worry.
I'm gonna laugh. One of these times you're gonna be playing those cards, taking life, and you won't have a way to gain life back until late game.
I will pass. Actually, no, I will swing at tree for 1 damage.
I will take 1 damage because I have nothing to block with, putting me at 19 life.
I am at 16. And I will pass my turn to tree.
Okay. I will draw a card. I will play blue mana. And let's see what. Oh, and this is the creature that he played. going to put that back now, and let's see what all I can do. Just because I can. One blue, one generic to return him to his hand. And
Surveil 1.
Yep, and surveil 1. Okay. I will not put that in my graveyard. I will put that back on the top of my library.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
I will draw a card for turn. I will play a Timber Gorge tapped, because it enters battlefield tapped. I can tap it for a red or a green land. I will 1 red, 1 generic for Tepic Huntmaster. And I will pass my turn. It is your go tree.
Alrighty. Okay. I will untap my lands. And I will draw a card. I will play a red land for turn. And I will tap a red land and 2 generic for this creature.
Bring it back just a little bit, tree, so they can see the whole card. Here you guys go. It is whenever you cast an instant sorcery, it's the Minotaur he played earlier. So, yay for tree.
Finally, a creature.
And he got a red land, which is good. Not good for me, but good for tree, so.
And I'm going to pass turn.
I will draw a card for turn. I will untap all my land. Excuse me. Play a forest for turn. Spend that forest to play Lena War Elves.
Oh.
Let's see, so 1, 2, 3 red. 1, 2.
You and your
Okay.
Llanowar elves.
Red, 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 and 2, reduced by 1. I will play the Burning Sun's Avatar. I will deal 3 damage to it and 3 damage to you.
And 2 seconds.
So, as he's doing that, Burning Sun enters the battlefield. It deals 3 damage to target opponent and 3 damage to up to 1 target creature, so I'm dealing 3 damage to his Minotaur here, murdering it. My Dinos is going to eat his Minotaur and go nom 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 nom. Eat the Minotaur. Tree will take 3 damage, knocking him down to 16. And here is the Burning Sun's Avatar. Go ahead and let Tree take a look at that.
Show you guys his 6/6.
Okay. I will tap my Tepic Huntmaster.
I am at 16 health now.
I will tap my Tepic Huntmaster to give my Burning Sun's haste, and I will swing in for 6 damage at Tree, knocking him down to 10 life.
And I'm going to move these dice over. Both dice over there so they can see.
And Tree, you do take 6 because I did swing. I tapped my Tepic Huntmaster to give him haste, dealing you 6 points of damage, knocking you down to 10 life.
Yep. So as you guys can see, I am at 10 life.
Okay, and I pass the turn to Tree.
Okay, I'm going to untap all my lands and draw a card. And for 1 red, 1 white, and 2 generic, I'm going to play this card right here. I'm trying to get to where you guys can see it. And because it does have haste, I'm going to swing 3 at dragon.
Okay. It's red, white, and 1. What do you have? 4 lands.
Oh.
Okay. I will take 3 damage.
I'm slightly tired.
I will go down to 13 life.
Let's see if there's anything else I can do at the moment. No, right.
I have not drawn my card for turn. This is my card for turn next turn. So, I'm waiting on Tree to see if he has anything else to do. So,
I will end my turn there.
I will draw for turn. I will play Plains tapped. Untap all my stuff. Okay, so for red, white, green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reduced by 1 for Zakama Primal Calamity.
And I will show you guys him.
He untaps all my lands, which allows me to have a follow-up play. He does not untap the land world, sadly, so I will tap my Utopic Huntmaster to give him haste, and for 1 green, I will give him +2/+2 and hexproof. There you guys go. Hexproof, which means he cannot be targeted by spells or abilities, so he is now an 11/11 with Vigilance, Reach, Trample, and Haste. I will swing for 11, 17 damage, Tree. 17 damage.
And I can't block any of it
Nope.
because I already swung.
Yep. And green and 2, I'm going to blow up his enchantment here to add some icing on the cake. And then for red and 2, just to make sure he really can't do anything with his creature, I'm going to blow it up as well, if it'll ever want to get off the field.
It doesn't want to get off the
So I
field.
blow up those 2.
It wants to block everything.
So Tree takes 17 damage, and that is game. That is 2 games for me, 0 games for Tree. Tree, good game, my friend. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Here's what we have in our hand.
I had a Selesnya Guildgate, and I'm going to reveal the top 5 that I would have drawn for the next 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And before he does that, I will show you guys my hand because I still have 4 cards in my hand. I had this card in my hand, and I was actually going to play it for this so that I could, so that way if he didn't swing, I would, and let me borrow this right quick, Dragon.
Yep.
I would have switched out this and this to, and this a 9/9. Okay, I'm going to put that on your deck.
Okay, and before Tree goes over the 4 cards in his hand,
Well,
I
I have 3 more left.
3 more? Okay, go over those, Tree.
I had that in my hand, and I was actually thinking about using this to make this card even more beefy. And if I would have played that one card, making it a 9/9 and switching his 9/9 to a 3/2, I would have then made it a 11/11.
Yep.
Then I had, oh hello, that card in hand. So then I would have done that. I would have attacked with that creature the following turn if he would not have attacked. And then I had this sorcery in my hand. If he wouldn't have attacked, I would have used this card to make a copy of his 9/9 before doing any of that. Try again.
Okay. And the next 5 cards I drew were a Thunderherd Migration, a Game Trail,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8.
2 Ripjaw Raptors, I will show you guys the one Ripjaw Raptor so that you guys can see his abilities. And then the final card would have been the Atali Primal Storm, which is a great card in Naya Dinos. So,
You want to show him my next 8?
next 8 tree?
Yeah,
Okay.
my
Next 8 was a land,
A red land, which I needed,
another red land,
which I also needed.
a blue land,
I needed that.
another red land, a white land, a devious cover-up, as you guys see in the last game from Tree, a plains, and another mountain. So these were his 8 cards that he would have drew in the next turn. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video of this game of Magic. If you guys did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and expect more videos like this in the next coming weeks.
And also make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified every time he uploads a new video.
And probably the next game we'll play will end up being a commander. I'm going to end up turning Naya into a commander deck. And we'll do it Naya Dinos versus Izzets. Versus the Izzet deck that I have. So, we'll see you guys in the next video.
And most of the videos will probably be of me versus Dragon, so...
Unless we have my little brother here, which we may do a 3 game. We don't know, but right now we're just going to stick to 2 games.
It all depends on who we have willing to play and willing to be in videos with us.
Yep.
But
and I know when the Ravnica Allegiance pre-release comes out, I will be going to that. Tree will not be going to it. Expect a video on that of me playing my pre-release deck against a deck of Tree's choice that he wants to play. And we'll see you guys later. This is MTG Dragon and
Treepuncher 69 Gaming signing out.
And we'll see you guys later.